You might have heard that live shopping is exploding. And I have to tell you, I have been on Whatnot for a couple of weeks now, and I see why it is. Now, Whatnot is my sponsor, and they are the reason I got on the platform and checked it out. I'm glad they did. They made it easy for me. I'm going to make it easy for you. I love it. Whatnot is where you get great products without paying full price. It's that simple. I'm hooked on their live shows, too. You got to see them. They're so much fun. And I see why Whatnot has climbed to the top of the App Store. And listen, if you're selling online, or maybe you have a storefront and you're hoping people will find your listing or maybe walk in your store, Whatnot flips that, because on Whatnot, you go live and you sell directly to people in real time. And I may admit, although you didn't hear from me, I may have picked up a couple of power tools or so in the past couple of days. I'm just saying. Whatnot, it's the largest dedicated live shopping platform with beauty, collectibles, electronics, luxury, fashion, even cookies, and anyone can sell. In fact, people who sell on Whatnot sell 10 times as much as any other major marketplace. That's because you're not just listing products, you're building real connections with buyers. So whether you're shopping or you're selling, download the Whatnot app today and get free shipping on your first order. Just search WHATNOT, Whatnot, in the App Store and start scoring amazing deals. So I was whining to my wife the other day, said, I need new glasses. And she said, well, get some. I couldn't tighten them anymore. They were scratched. You know the thing, right? But I didn't want to go through the process because you have to make the appointment. You have to spend weeks to get them done. And you got to pay a fortune, right? That's real. But I did. I spent $500 on frames and glasses, and that was cheap. And then I ordered a pair from my sponsor, Zenni Optical, for $70. Zenni is an online eyewear shop, prescription glasses, sunglasses, blue light lenses, starting at under $30. You go to Zenni.com, you pick a frame, upload your prescription, and they ship it to your door. No appointment, no store, no upsell at the counter. And by the way, if you are saying, do I really need new glasses, or do I have to put up with one pair to do everything I need to do for the next 2 years? No, you can get what you want starting at under $30. And if you've never bought glasses online, don't worry about it. I haven't either. Zenni has a virtual try-on so you can see exactly how the frame looks before you commit to buying them, with no salesman looking at you saying, those look good, but these expensive ones would look better. No, you don't get that. I'm excited. I can't wait to get my Zenni glasses and tell you more about them. If your glasses are overdue for a refresh, now's the time. Go to Zenni.com/podcast and use the code podcast15 for 15% off your first order. The styles sell out, so don't sit on it. That's Zenni.com/podcast. Promo code podcast15. How are you? Happy Monday. Come on in here. Man, it is cold here in Daytona Beach. 53 degrees today. November is, it's here for sure. Man, the world's famous beach is chilly. And I'm not putting socks on because I just gave them up a long time ago. Socks are silly. They just are. Let me ask you a question. Do you know what's truly driving you? I mean, really, what drives you from the inside out? Not what you tell people at networking events, but that deep why that gets you out of bed in the morning. You know that? Most people I meet actually don't know that. I mean, they can't verbalize it. Maybe they do, but they don't know how to say it. They're exhausted, they're distracted, they're pulled off course all the time. It's crazy. Mission statements help, but what if I told you that you need 2 mission statements to support your why? Yeah, that's what's coming today. It is a Daily Boost. My name is Scott Smith. Nice to have you here today. Thanks for coming by today. This cool, chilly day today. I love Florida. People say Florida does not have 4 seasons. You live here long enough. Yeah, it does. It's like, look, it's only 70 today. It's winter. So this week, a little bit different. Over the years, I have done the Daily Boost, 5,000 plus episodes, and pretty much it's always been just random. I would come in and we choose topics and we kind of move them around. And what do you need? What do my clients need? And we do a topic on that. We share that with you. But for a long time, I wanted to, if you will, themify it a little bit. I thought, what if I came in and did a week and kind of stayed in the same area for that week? Would that work? Could I even do that? Do I even have that skill set? Would it work as a podcast? Well, let's give it a shot. So today we're going to do that. We're actually all this week going to stay in the kind of the mission statement, vision, clarity, kind of that area. We're going to stay there. You're going to hear a lot of the same terms all week long, kind of a different angle, and ultimately moving you to really understanding what drives you. So let's see what happens. I have no idea if it's going to work, but you know me, I'm going to try it and see. And if it sticks, fantastic. So a few years ago, a mentor asked me a question. I've had lots of mentors in my life. They've been awesome. A lot of people who said, this guy's got some talent. He's got some potential. Let's sit his butt down and see if we can straighten him out. It took a lot of them a long time, I promise you. Scott, why are you so passionate about this business you're building, your actions? You're so passionate about the stuff you're doing all day long. You can only talk about the stuff you're doing. And he was right. I was so excited about what I was doing. Even today I do it. I talk about all that stuff. And I said, because that's the key. The stuff you do is how you get success. That's it. I love it. He didn't buy it. He looked at me with that look of a guy who is 20 years old and they go, man, silly kid. They said, you're not excited about the stuff you do. You'd rather not do it. You're excited about the experience you create. And these days, as a coach and a consultant and a speaker, I like creating experiences of transformation that give you an outcome. In those days, in the TV, the film, the advertising world, I need to make money for my clients, creating a theatrical experience, if you will, that you would go, wow, that was cool. I already knew this, though, by the way. He was calling me out on something I already knew. And in my time of coaching, I tell you this, most of the people I talk to, I will ask them about what they're doing and how they're thinking, what drives them and all that stuff. And they already know the answer. They just won't admit it. And somewhere along the way, we all get caught up in explaining what we do to other people, but we forget why we really do it. We forget why we're running on somebody else's mission instead of our own mission. So I mentioned the word mission for a reason. Sometimes mission statements are overused, underused, misused, the whole thing, but they're important, I think. And I realized a long time ago, I needed 2 missions, and you do too. So pay attention if you haven't heard this before. One is you need a mission for you, and one, you need a mission for them. What that means is whatever your mission in life is, whatever drives you every single day, and you can use this for your business as well if you want to. One is private, one is public. And the one that no one sees, that's the one that keeps you on track. So that's the internal one. So here's what I learned. That internal mission is pretty precise. It's kind of built in. It's deeply rooted in your why. It's what drives you when nobody's watching. It is your compass, and it is private. It's just you and your thoughts. Oh, that. I know it's kind of wacky, isn't it? We're all wacky. We are. Internal mission is there. An external mission is how you communicate your purpose to the world. It's a simplified version, if you will, an elevator pitch. It's the public one. Now, these days with social media and everything else, people are so confused. It's like they're sharing their internal mission with the whole world and nobody cares because everybody's on their, it's a mess. It's a mess. Essentially, what's this? People just have one and they share the same thing with the entire world kind of externally, and it messes you up. You know why? Because people don't know what you're doing and you forget what lit you up, and it becomes just this ambiguous thing that's a mess, and it confuses people. It's dangerous too. Because if you don't know who you are and tell the world will decide who you are and will tell you who to be. If you don't understand what drives you from the inside, and then you convert that to an external mission so people understand who you are, you will get assigned something. Think of it this way. I speak English sort of well, not kind of, sort of. I don't speak Chinese. So think of your internal and your external the same thing. So if I want to share my English version with a Chinese person that speaks Chinese, I have to translate in some way to get that external for them to understand me, right? Otherwise, everything pulls me off track. Every person has an agenda. They're going to redirect my energy with their agenda. You become the keeper of everyone else's vision instead of your own.
Thinking about refreshing the carpet in your home? Now's the time to do it. For a limited time at the Home Depot, get 10% off installed carpet projects on trusted brands like LifeProof with pet-proof technology, Home Decorators Collection, and Traffic Master. Plus, with installation starting at just 49 cents per square foot, upgrading your space is more affordable than ever at the Home Depot. Offer valid June 11th, 2026 through June 28th, 2026. Exclusions apply. For licenses, see homedepot.com/license numbers.
You'll hear me say that a long time. Be the keeper of your vision, which would assume you already have your vision. You have your internal vision of who you are. You become the keeper of that. So when you have that clear internal mission, and only you know about it, maybe your closest circle, maybe your best friend, your wife, something like that, you become unshakable. You really do. You practice stuff in private based on what you feel. You perfect it. You stay focused on what truly drives you. When you're ready, you share that as an external mission with the world, and you never confuse the two. Internal is your protection, it's your sovereignty, it's your power. Your external is your communication, it's your connection, it's your impact. I had a client figure that out a couple of months back. She sent me a note after a long weekend. She goes, I got it. I figured it out. I'm like, okay, what's this about? I had no idea. I'm learning that nobody needs to know what I'm doing. I'll do it and they can catch up. I love that. And as a guy who works with a lot of people, I said, would you please stop paying attention to everybody else? Just sit down and do your stuff. Figure out what's driving you from the inside out. Just go do it and let everybody else catch up. It's okay. They'll say, what have you been doing? Look. You don't need anybody's permission, but you do need to acknowledge it. You need to know your deepest driver, your deepest why. You need to know what mission you're on individually. Some people, it's easy. It's their faith. Some people, it's their family. Some people, it's their work. Some people, it's the gym. Some people, it's a bottle of alcohol. I don't know. When you know what it is, be clear and do it. Crystal clear with it about what's truly driving you, and then protect it Protect that clarity like your life depends on it. You know why? Because it does. So if you have some time today, here's what I'd like you to do. You don't have to. I'm not going to make you do it, okay? But if you have a little bit of time, I would love if you would sit down alone, maybe take 5 minutes. Take 1 minute. I don't care what you have. Just take some time and ask yourself this one question. What actually drives me when nobody's watching? Not what sounds good, not what my spouse thinks, not what looks impressive on LinkedIn. What's true? Write it down. That's your internal mission, your compass, your filter for every decision that will happen today. Keep it private. Share it only with the people that truly support your vision. And then, this is important, ask yourself, how do I explain what I do to the world in a way that's clear but doesn't require me to explain everything I do? That's your internal mission, external. Both are true, both are necessary. One is for you, one is for public consumption. Use it to filter everything going forward. Sometimes I'll say, well, does this align with my internal mission that truly drives me? If you're at work, if you have friends trying to pull you off track, if the values are starting to bend a little bit, you don't know what to do, you just say, well, internally, this is who I am. Is this pulling me closer to who I need to be and want to be, or away? There's no second guessing, no need for approval, no getting pulled off course. Know your vision, defend your vision, live your vision. That's how it works. You're going to get lots of opportunities today to be challenged. End of the day, sit down and write 2 mission statements. One that says, this is who I am on the inside, what drives me, and publicly, when I hit the world, this is how I have to translate so they understand me. And business owners, you better have one for your business too. Inside cultural and external to your customers. All right, we'll continue this tomorrow when we move on to 80% of everything you're doing is not working for you. That's tomorrow's show.